Hello there, YouTube. I'm going to show how I sharpen my chain. They make these guides. Trying to find it. 22 degrees is what I use. Here's 30 degrees out here. I've always used 22 degrees. So I don't like using these. This matched up with the chain. This line will go in straight with your bar. I don't like using these. I learned how to do it freehanded. I have a brand name file. A good one. It's got a little rust on it. Just lay it around. I would recommend spraying your bar up WD-40 or something. Don't really use gas. That's really not smart to do, but people have done it. But I'd recommend cleaning this up a little. But I just wanted to get done. I have some dry stuff I want to go through. Here's the chips that it produced. After I'm done, I'll go make a short video of me actually sawing through a piece of that stuff. It's later since last summer, so that's a year plus. Dry cured walnut. What I do is, when I run I keep in line with the angle of this tooth. When I go through here, I turn the file. Okay? It's always easier when you're on camera. I got the tripod hitting the back of my hand. I'm doing this in slow motion. I will go a little faster. I keep that angle. And if you study this, get your face right down and look at these, you'll see that curve down in here of the chain. So it's sharp over here, and it's sharp on this point. Don't lose that point. If you lose that point, you're probably doing something wrong. Okay? But I freehand it. I just make sure my file doesn't go like this. Okay? And I study that. I'll do like this side. I'll turn the saw around to the other side because your teeth go opposite. This has 16-inch bar. I think it's approximately 18 teeth on it. 9 one way, 9 the other. Just for an example. Okay, but that's how I do it. You will get a little burr up here. What I do when I get that little burr, I just kind of take it off. I don't file it off. I just rub it and knock it off. Okay? I don't file that burr off. But we'll try to get our arm around here. I rotate my file clockwise because that's what feels comfortable to me. Because these are spiraled. Your filing on here is spiraled. That's how I was taught by the old guys. Roll that file through there. And when you pull back, don't put pressure on your file. Don't ever file backwards. You're just dulling what you did and you're dulling the file. And use 2 hands. Don't just do with 1 hand. Now I know it all, but get your hand on here. If you're going to do this free-handed, you will see the metal come off. You may not see it on the camera. This is the chips I produced. Now we'll go out the next part of the video and I'll show you me cutting through a piece of that dry old walnut. Very hard wood. When I first got this chain, it couldn't do this. I just bounced and bounced and slipped on it. So I decided I need to do something. And I used 22 degrees. That's close to whatever this is. This is not like a 30. Almost every chain, if I can remember, I've always used 22 degrees. That was the accent towards the middle here. I just can't use these. This is designed to keep everything flat. It gets in the way. I can't see what I'm doing. I'll just always freehand it. Okay, next part we'll go outside and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm cutting through the wood. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's how much better chips we're getting. Bigger chips. This is from some earlier stuff. Like I showed inside, I'm getting those strands. Now this isn't as hard as some of them. This was a crotch of a tree. We're going to go through the hardest part of the wood, where a crotch grew. safety reasons. That rattling noise is just the wood banging on this strand board. You see, you get some strands with it. That's hard to do. That's where the tree grew up. So, you get the idea. That would fit in the stove, but I'm just practicing. You get the idea how much better the chain is, because I could not do that before I sharpened the chain. Thanks for watching.